This is a shur on Tefilla. We go to Ashre after davening. Chazal tell us whoever says Ashre 3 times during the day, he's a ben Olam. It's promised to him that he goes to Olam Habah. First of all, how could you say such a promise? And what's so special about Ashre that has such a sefer that merit makes the person ben Olam Habah? And once we understand Chazal like that, that gives us some awakening about saying Ashre. We have to be very careful. A lot of times we just read it through. We know that is our past in Olam Habah, therefore we have to be careful the way that we say. Now, to understand that, let's understand, this is a Gemara, Shabbat, the Gemara says, Yehi Chelgi should be my portion, that I should say Hallel every day, Bechol Yom. Yehi Chelgi, Migumre Hallel Bechol Yom. My portion should be, in other words, davening for himself, that my portion in my life should be that I finish Hallel every day. He says, anything else is not true. Saying Hallel every day is not such a good thing. Why are you wishing for yourself to do that? The Mar said, somebody who says Hallel every day is disgracing and is blaspheming HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Right? Therefore, it's not good. It's disgracing Hashem. Now, Rashi says, because they were metaken Hallel in some occasions, that there were HaKadosh Baruch Hu did some nisim for us, we say it. On the other days that we don't have nisim begilu, revealed nisim, saying that is like mockery. You're mocking HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That's not right. Now, when I'm saying we are talking about Pesukei Simra, you could say every day, but not Hallel Hagadol. Now, what's the difference? Therefore, here, the Gemara is saying Hallel Hagadol is disgracing Hashem. But if somebody says Pesukei Simra, that part of it is Ashre, to say that, that's Hallel Hagadol. What's the difference? Both are, part of the Tehrim. Both are the praises of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. What makes the difference that the one praise is disgracing Hashem, the other praise brings the person to Rabbah? What's the difference with them? Now, if you notice, Hallel is talking about all of the Hallel is talking about all of the nisim that Hashem did. Therefore, we talk about nisim that HaKadosh Baruch Hu did for us. Now, nisim, as well, tell us that every Yachid also, if this happened for him, he has to thank HaKadosh Baruch Hu to be thankful. Therefore, occasions that we had nisim from HaKadosh Baruch Hu for all Ahal Israel are obligated to praise Hashem on the nisim that happened. But Ashre is not a description of nisim of Hashem. Ashre goes by Aleph Bet, and you are talking about the supervision of HaKadosh Baruch Hu in the world. With that, Hashem supervises all over. The Malchut of Hashem, the greatness of the Malchut, the Maisim of Hashem, the Gevurot of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, all things that HaKadosh Baruch Hu conducts the world with. We are talking Ashre. It's the recognition of HaKadosh Baruch Hu in our daily life. To understand that Hashem is in charge, Hashem is doing, Hashem is carrying it. A lot of times the person believes in himself, that he feels that he did. Like Ramban said at the end of Parashat Bo, that all of the nisim and everything that happened, the purpose of that is to understand, person doesn't have a chelek in portion in the Torah of Moshe, that the person to realize all of what happening, everything that happens is a mess. There is no nature and the minhag of the Olam. Nature and the minhag of Olam is the nisim of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. It's the seal, the nisim. Ashre is the expression of that type of nisim. That what we see in our daily life is the supervision of Hashem. Hashem is conducting the world. But Hallel is revealed nisim. No, somebody doesn't have that recognition, that life, Olam Hazeh, is HaKadosh Baruch Hu is hidden, and whatever that Hashem, whatever is happening, Hashem is doing, and he just praises Hashem on the nisim, he knows, he connects to HaKadosh Baruch Hu in nisim, that's wrong. That's Mecharev Megadim every day say. No, the greatest hakara, the greatest recognition that makes a person to be part of Olam Haba is understanding that whatever that happens in life, that's why actually it's Aleph Bet Gimel. Aleph Bet Gimel means every procedure of life. You are in the stage of Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, He. Whatever that the letters of life you're going to go through, you are confronting Hashem. Therefore, in the daily life, it's not my co-worker what he's doing to me. It's not my worker what he's telling me. It's not the IRS what he does. It's not my wife. It's not my children. It's the expression of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Ashre says from Aleph to Tav is the expression. It's a much different perspective. I'm not going to deal with my wife. I'm dealing with the expression of Hashem. Hashem is the expression of Hashem is through this wife because that is what Hashem wants. The expression of HaKadosh Baruch Hu is with my children, my co-worker, or my nistirot in life. If somebody disgraces you or does something, it's not this person that is doing to you. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is doing that to you. Therefore, the one that we have to deal is with Hashem. The perspective changes very much. The handling situation changes very much. And the person becomes more positive in life. He understands everything has a point. And all, hopefully, like we say in Ashre, praise Hashem, because at the end of the day, we know it's best for us. HaKadosh Baruch Hu. In other words, in the parashat Kitisa, we saw HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Moshe Rabbeinu asked HaKadosh Baruch Hu, why does Tzadikim and Ra Lahem and Reshaim Tov Lahem? HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, this is something that we cannot understand, cannot comprehend. That's our life. But in Ashre, we acknowledge. But Moshe Rabbeinu said something. What did he say? He says that, Panai Lurahu, but Achara you could see. Well, HaKadosh Baruch Hu said to him that, my face you cannot see. But my back you could see. Now, before Hashem say, what does mean face? Means recognition, revealed. As it is. Back means you see somebody in the back, you cannot recognize him so well. But you could tell almost that he's there, the way that walks, the way that back is. Now, here also, the accident, incident that happens in life, at that time, we cannot see HaKadosh Baruch Hu. But afterward, we could see Hashem. We could do. Once Yotam came to Rav Shach, and he asked Rav Shach to appease him. Rav Shach says, you lost your parents. I don't know how to appease you. It's very hard. But I tell you something. I was orphaned also from childhood. I know what you're going to go through, what you're going through. But I tell you something. He told him that, when I wanted to become a Khatan, he was in Europe at that time. It wasn't a Kollel or something like that. The parents would manage to put some money together that the person should learn. Now, you could imagine Rav Shach from the beginning, he was such an outstanding Bachur, he was destined to be Gadol Hador. He goes out with the girl and he works out, but the girl didn't offer that much money for him to learn. The friends told him that, no, you should drop that. You should, you go do it with somebody that it could provide you, you become Gadol Hador, have such a great potential. He said, no, if HaKadosh Baruch Hu was masking this girl, I go out. That's it, he got married. Even though that he had to settle with much less and to go through hardship of life, but she did it. When the war broke in Europe, a lot of people, they had houses because the family provided houses for Kollel to live, and dwelling place was a big cost. But Rav Shach didn't have a house. Once the war broke, he said, doesn't make difference for me. I'm here or I'm in Eretz. He moved to Eretz. Then Rav Shach says, see, I moved to Eretz. Now I'm alive. I could live, and all of my friends are not alive. Now, at that time, the fact that I didn't have a house was not good. I couldn't say that's good. I couldn't say. Panai loyrav. Face you cannot see. But now, afterward, I see that was a chesed of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Hashem did a chesed to me. Now, if I had a dwelling place also, I wouldn't move so easily. But Hashem did it in a way that should become good. That is, Rav Shach said, that's pshat. That Moshe Rabbeinu said, you see, you can't see my front, but you see my back. And that is the expression of Ashre. Somebody says Ashre and has that impact in him in life, Chachamim are promising him that he is going to be Olam Haba, because somebody who has recognition of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he comes, he doubles to Hashem, he joins to Hashem, he understands the reality of life, what is he working for, what is the destination of life. And that's a promise from Chachamim. Yes, if a person would say Hallel would say Ashre with such a tune and such understanding, then he would be zoche to Olam Habah without any doubt.